my Sagittarius friends. Today we are going to go over how this eclipse cycle, this great American eclipse, is making a great impact on you and where you're going and the greatest areas that it's really trying to shift and change for you in this year. And we'll also kind of thread in there a little bit of other things that have been carrying through with you for the past few years that are really changing as well at the end of the year, bringing forth some massive growth and changes and wonderful new things by the end of the year for you. So, my Sagittarian friends, this is the year where the eclipse most makes the impact on your fourth house. Family, home, childhood, repressed memories, things that are the roots that are who you are. This is where the new beginnings are trying to happen for you in terms of growth and moving forward this year. So for you, you may have found that you are updating your life in general. You are moving forward. You could have moved. You could have built a new house. You could have renovated your home. Whatever it is, your home life in general is making the biggest changes this year. The first part of it happened in February, okay? So you recognized in February, maybe that's when you did move. I'm not really sure, but that's when the first of these eclipse cycles happened, was in February. Saying, I need to work on my roots. Putting them down, moving, whatever it is, right? What you're doing is you're focusing on the future, right? And you're letting go of the past, dealing with things of the past that have to do with childhood. A lot of trauma, a lot of sadness, a lot of those things that get repressed and buried in the back of our mind. The eclipse shines a light on those dark areas, and it's ready to release them. It's ready to say, I no longer need this as a crutch. I'm ready to move forward, okay? So these are things tied to your family, tied to your home, tied to your mom. These are the areas that the fourth house impacts the most. So you will find this is year where there's a lot of new beginnings and changes that happen in your relationships with them, right? So that's where the major things are happening. Yes, letting go of the clutter, right? The things that just don't work anymore. Sagittarians are known to be like pack rats, so you may find that you are purging a lot of things in this move that you do, or you're purging things on a subconscious level as well, because remember that fourth house also represents the things that we carry with us in terms of energy, memories, thoughts, emotions that we don't really necessarily need anymore are being purged as well, so that you can move forward and be a little bit stronger and more present for your family. Okay. So knowing these things, it could be subconscious things that you do that you've outgrown that you don't even realize. It could be immature actions. It could be how you react in fights. It could be how you selfishly focus on what it is that you want instead of what other people need. There's a lot of various things that happen on a subconscious level that we're not necessarily aware of. And this is the year that it's made it known. Those random impulses that happen to you that maybe you really want to shift and change. Okay. So this is the year that not only the eclipses change that for you, you also have the planet Saturn finally leaving your sign. And you will find over the past few years, as Saturn has gone through your sign, it hasn't been there for 30 years. So this has made some really big changes on you. So Saturn, as it goes through a sign, and it takes 3 years for that to happen, what happens is that sign feels restricted, because what Saturn's trying to do is grow and mature whatever it's touching. So it's trying to grow and mature you. So you will feel on an energetic level that you're like in a straitjacket, right? Like you are so confined. You're trying to set down roots, and you're trying to set down structures and boundaries and things in areas where you necessarily did not before. So whether it's you're setting boundaries with others, or you're setting boundaries with yourself, you're trying to build a home, you're trying to build a structure, you're trying to build your career, whatever it is that you're trying to do, you will find that there was a lot of feelings of being stifled in that process. Things aren't moving the way that you want. You're naturally ruled by the planet Jupiter, okay? And Jupiter is a planet that expands. It doesn't like boundaries. It likes us to go and push beyond our boundaries, to go and find what makes us happy. And Saturn is kind of its arch nemesis because it restricts. holds you back. It restricts you from going over the top. It makes you wait to earn something, where Jupiter is the planet of luck. Things just happen, right? Well, not with Saturn. Saturn's going to make you work hard to get it. And you are going to find that that's exactly what's happened for you over the past 3 years. But as Saturn finally leaves your sign at the end of this year, this happens at Christmas time, it's like 12/20, I believe, is when it finally leaves your sign, you are going to find that that restriction lessens. And as we go into 2018, Jupiter, your planet, your ruling planet, has balanced the scales in so many ways for you in terms of mental thought process and how you act in the world. You're releasing a lot of baggage of the past that you've outgrown, that you don't need, and you have grown and you have matured in a 30-year cycle to move to the next phase with all of these wonderful skills that you've worked so hard to learn. Is it career? Is it relationships? Is it family? Is it how you handle your money? You figure it out, Sagittarius. You know. We can also look at your chart as well to see where these impacts are making the biggest changes. But you in an intuitive level know where those big things are happening. And of course, the eclipses are most focused on family this week for you as well. So keep that in mind as we move forward. Let's let go of the clutter that you don't need in here and around you, and it will bring the right energy in to help you move into new, wonderful beginnings for your family, for your life, for your subconscious, moving forward. Everybody, thank you so much for watching. Light and love. Bye.